Bonjour mes amis, hi guys. I don't know if I should feel a bit silly or happy to finally get my own MoonSwatch, but there you go. I had sworn never to go again to a swatch shop. I felt it was unbecoming to be asking again and again if they had stocks of these, so I thought the distribution was really annoying. I would have preferred it to be done online. But anyway, the other day I passed by the shop and I could tell because it was cordoned off at the entrance that it indicated that there were some watches available. Indeed, they had 5 models, and I picked this one. That's my favorite because it's all white, like the famous Speedmaster Alaska project, and it uses the same very special shape on the hands here for the chronograph. The next one I would like to have is the Jupiter. I like the orange accents, reminiscent of the Aquaman watch. Then I guess the Uranus would be quite cool, and the Venus for my daughter. My son has already totally adopted this one, so it's basically his watch. And you've seen many videos, but maybe it's good to reflect on this watch a year later after the whole craziness of the release. Swatch have sold 1 million of these. I don't think it's done much for Omega themselves, but maybe brought some awareness to the Speedmaster. Probably they didn't expect this watch to be so popular because the Speedmaster is more of a connoisseur's type of model. But there you go. It was incredibly popular. Still a bit difficult to get the model you want at the shop, but the whole resale thing has calmed down. So as you can see, the shape very similar to my regular moon watch, 42 millimeters. I think a misconception of it is that it's cheap plastic. It isn't. It is mostly ceramic. So 2/3 ceramic and 1/3 of a biomaterial. So ceramic, I really like those watches, very light. And this one feels very good on the wrist. The back, you have that cool image of Mars. And the strap, actually, I like it very much. It's a nice cushion below under the wrist, so you can wear it at the office without scratching, damaging anything. So this watch runs a battery, which is free to change at the Swatch store for life. And overall, it wears much nicer than any other Swatch that I've had. I find that they pull a bit away from the wrist, and you tend to always damage the strap sooner than the watch. I still have my early Swatches, and once in a while I pop in the shop and I will buy one of the limited editions. Actually, while I was trying this watch on, the salesperson showed me a pretty cool tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth, and I figured I'd get it to gift to my daughter, maybe on a Saint Valentine. So look at the cool packaging. And inside, not only you have the watch, but you also have, and it's so funny, there is also an actual crown or a tiara. So my daughter will love this. And this watch has a cool party trick. I should maybe make a separate video for it. Instead of a date, the date wheel has been replaced by sort of a rainbow. And there you go. As you roll it, or as the days passed, the outfit of the Queen will switch colors. So that's very cool. And the crystal itself has, you can see some a bit of 3D effect. The crystal has her bag and a couple of flowers. The one from the hat and the one from the boutonnière. Pretty cool fun watch. And of course, the corgi, her little lovely dog, is there as well. So we'll leave that one here. And back to the MoonSwatch. The packaging has some cool info. I think it's great for kids. Temperature, the fact that it has blue sunsets, weak gravity, 2 moons. Kids love to learn that sort of trivia. Yeah, one day Mars will have a ring. Maybe you didn't know that. So yeah, I felt a bit kind of silly to be asking for this watch and buying it, and in the end, I gotta say it's still cool. So one feature that I really like about it, actually, when you stop the chronograph, is that this hand here, this display will show you the tenth of a second. So here, 5/10 of a second, and it's very vocal when you reset it. I can do it next to the microphone. Sort of a little flapping noise. I quite like that. One thing you might not know about the MoonSwatch, there is at the first click, nothing will happen if you turn the crown. The time setting is at the second click. But at the first click, if your chronograph seconds hand or the tenth of a second hand were misaligned, you can readjust them with the pusher. So this one affecting this hand, and this one your main seconds hand. So by small increment, you can readjust them. It's something that happens to some chronographs. Seiko has the same type of function. It often happens that some of their chronographs get misaligned. So you can fix them at the first click. For the rest, you have loom. I like how the loom indices at the 2, the 10, and the 6 have been cropped to allow some space for the subdials, which, as you can see, have some 3D element to them. They are curved in. And speaking of curves, the MoonWatch's Hesalite vibe is nicely rendered on this MoonSwatch as well, with the plastic crystal. Yeah, so what else is there to say? Any question, any comment, put them down below. One thing I was afraid of is that the tachymeter scale here, it looked like it was some sort of of sticker, but no, I think if you zoom on it, zoom on the dot over 90, it looks like it is also some sort of plastic material. So there you go. Mission to Mars, a fun watch, maybe the coolest swatch I've ever owned. And all in all, it took a while. But yeah, if my son is happy, and I have to say, I'm quite happy to have it as well, then all is well that ends well. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye-bye.